Hello everyone, I'm Jacqueline Hammonds. Today I'm going to be speaking about when faced with a challenge and how you can move forward with faced with those challenges and being the best employee you can be during the process. Just to give a brief overview of what I'm going to be speaking about, when you're initially faced with a challenge, I suggest being proactive first and foremost, taking that initiative, being a team player, going the extra mile while also keeping a very positive attitude. I think the combination of these key components really sets the tone for how the conflict or the challenge can be handled and can set the tone for the path that it's going to go through. So starting at the very beginning, I chose facing challenges as my topic because I feel like this is one of my strong suits. This is something that my boss and her boss and all the employees that I work with let me know they need help on. When you are faced with a challenge, you want to make sure that you're being proactive, not reactive. Others are looking to you for guidance. They need your dedication. You are setting the tone for everyone else. If you go in there being reactive, everyone else is going to then be reactive. If you're making sure that you're being proactive with this approach and this is a challenge, everyone else is going to follow along. You're wanting to be the proactive leader in this situation. Next, you're going to take the initiative. When a challenge occurs, everyone typically starts to scramble around and they don't know where to begin. By being that person that takes the initiative, you are also helping everyone else. You're not letting other people do the work for you. Like Mary Kay Ash says, there are three types of people in the world, this world. Those people who make things happen, those people who watch things happen, and those people who wonder what happened. You want to make sure you're the one that is leading and making positive things happen during this challenging time. Researchers Michael Freeze and Doris Fay define initiative as work behavior characterized by its self-starting nature, its proactive approach, and by being persistent in overcoming difficulties that arise in pursuit of the goal. Next, you want to be a team player, especially when it comes to facing a challenge. You want to get together and make sure that you're understanding the main goal, that you're also helping your other team members with encouragement along the way, letting them know their strong suits, and if they're not so strong in others, picking up and helping them with that, but making sure you're telling them that they're really great at this, and that way that they are then encouraged and want to work on that challenge with you. You're keeping your commitments. When you are assign something or in a meeting and I'll do this and I'll do this. If you have no intentions of doing it, you're setting everyone else back and you're not being a good team player. Keep your commitments. Communicate along that process. If you are caught up and you don't have enough time to do something, as long as you're communicating, you let them know. Maybe something's not working. Always talking and being with your team really does help that challenge so much better if you did it. Going the extra mile. I'm definitely going to use this one as I know it's a cliche, but it kind of embodies who I am, and I can't help it. I don't know if it's the extrovert or I don't know, but everyone knows I'm extremely dedicated because I always go the extra mile. You want to help other people out. If taking notes or doing something helps everyone else involved, why not? When I'm assigned a task, I do the task, but I want to make sure that it's done really well and that my boss is then proud of me. It's only making everyone else's job easier and you're staying focused on that end goal, especially when it comes to a challenge. You are trying to help navigate everyone through it. And with going the extra mile, you're only making it easier on everyone else. Please keep a positive attitude. When you're in a challenge, everyone is in a challenge. This is a challenging time. By keeping that positive attitude, you're working with everyone else. You're helping build that team morale. You're increasing confidence and self-esteem in others that may be lacking it and may be harvesting negativity on others. You're helping build people back up. This is really big. It's almost a joke, but I'm Princess Poppy at work. But I do think it really does help everyone to gather and not focus on so much negativity. If we need to do it, then let's start with a pros and cons list. Let's always make sure that we're keeping it positive and understanding that this main goal is going to have challenges, but that we're just going to keep working together and getting through it and doing it with a smile. We want it to be a good process, not a negative process. Here's my end analysis to this presentation. I wanted to show what a bare minimum employee goes through and what a hardworking employee goes through. You know, when you're hardworking, you're held accountable. You're involved in decision making. I don't have a high position at my office, but there's not any decision making that goes through that my boss and her big boss don't ask me or discuss with me before. I mean, that's so fulfilling for me. I'm given more job duties. I can't help it. I love that, but don't you want your boss to give you more duties because you do well at your job? Others are promoted. You have that job security knowing that other people count on you and need you. You're respected, valued, and confident in the work that you're doing. When you're a bare minimum employee, you're staying in the same position, you're overlooked, worked around. There's no way to really feel fulfilled by just skating by. People may go through things, but the work ethic person that I'm talking about. You have to have those hardworking people that go above and beyond in challenges because it helps everyone else along the way. I hope everyone enjoyed this and understands where I'm coming from and they feel the same way about facing challenges. I would love to hear how you face challenges in the workplace. Thank you so much for taking the time. Y'all have a great weekend.